Hey, friends. So, one of the good researchers on Reddit has been posting breakdowns of specific emails that they find particularly shocking on the GRB Snark backup Reddit. The username is Lil Frodo. I am using some of their screenshots and I've not cropped them because I wanted to give them credit. So, it shows at the bottom it was from Lil Frodo, at least in the first one. But they have pulled out several interesting emails between Ryan Anderson and Gypsy again that I personally hadn't found yet. The way that they cropped the screenshots, I'm not able to see dates. So, and also the inbound outbound is gone, but it's pretty easy to tell because Ryan and Gypsy's writing patterns and speech patterns are distinct. Haha. Yeah, there's a lot of that. So, let's take a look, friends. Okay, so this first one here is where Gypsy and Ryan were writing this fantasy crap to each other back and forth, trying to, I guess, become fan fiction writers of their own life or something or other. I had seen these particular ones before, but I didn't find them interesting enough to read. What I am finding interesting now, though, looking at it again, is Ryan inserting his real life patterns in the story. Let me just read a little part here and you'll know what I mean. I'm going to read the first two paragraphs. As Gypsy slid on her perfect outfit for the occasion, Blank was recovering from the night before, known as Lundy Gras. Blank had a blast at the parades, the crew of Proteus, the crew of Orpheus in uptown New Orleans on that Monday night. The parades were on that day were fun to him, but Blank still couldn't find that truly moving experience that he desperately was searching for on his trip. Blank wondered what on this fat Tuesday morning if this was just going to be a missed opportunity, considering his failure the night before. Blank was contemplating not even getting out due to his massive hangover, but Blank knew there was something in the air that he felt was special. So Blank prayed to himself, God, please help me get over this hangover and help me have that truly meaningful trip that I crave. That's what cracks me up, praying to God for your hangover. It was weird, but Blank all of a sudden felt a sense of calm and relief from his pouring headache, from all of his whiskey drinks the night before, and he knew this day was going to be different. Blank jumped in the shower and got ready for the day. He knew he was going to have to work his way back downtown for all of the Mardi Gras festivities. Blank looked at his ridiculous attire from the night before and knew that at that instance why he ended up alone on that night. The Mardi Gras hat was that of a court jester and bells on the end, and Blank realized the hat looked just like a goofy hat from Disney World. Blank laughed at himself in hysterics, and he wasn't going to make the same mistake for Fat Tuesday. Blank put on his blank dress attire and consisted of a black button up with a gorgeous gold tie with a little purple and green fleur de lis on it. Blink fixed his hair and looked in the mirror and said to myself, Damn, I look good. Ladies, look out for me. Blink laughed at his remark, but it didn't make it less true to him in his mind. Yeah, like that's weird. Like he's doing third person what he does in real life. Oh my God. Ugh. There's more of that, but yeah, it's kind of boring in my opinion. Okay, this next one here is more normal. Well, normal for them. So that got pretty hot last night. Just so you know, we will be doing what we did last night more often, so be prepared, gorgeous. And Gypsy, I have always been myself with you. I haven't compromised any of myself at all. That is why I think we have something really special. Babe, maybe you should send Blank a text just to say hi. Smile, 1985. That was from Gypsy, I believe. And then Ryan says, You think so, gorgeous? It wouldn't be too much. And then we have Ryan again. Hashtag snuggle with you. Hashtag rubbing your back. Hashtag loving on your neck. Hashtag kissing your lips. Hashtag been 10 minutes. Hashtag ready for round two. Hashtag repeat all night. Hashtag pound over and over. Thinking about you, gorgeous. I love you. Hashtag Gypsy Rose and Ryan. Hashtag gorgeous and cuddle muffin. Ryan again. Pretty sure. I'm so happy that we are together officially. Hopefully, our relationship will continue to grow stronger and stronger each day, like I believe it will. Hashtag you are the one. Hashtag wish you were here. Hashtag I choose you. Hashtag want you. Hashtag need you. Hashtag Gypsy Rose and Ryan. Hashtag gorgeous and cuddle muffin. My mind is blind at times. I can't see anyone but you. Those other girls don't matter. No, they can't spoil my view. I must make you understand. I want to be your man. Yes, I do. Just a lyric for you, gorgeous. And maybe this is Gypsy. I don't know. It says, I'm just waking up, checking coverage now. How are things where you are? It seems like Gypsy is as opposed to Ryan because there's zero affection in there. Message song alert. Fallen for you, Kobe Calais. So I emailed my stepmom. I gave her your number and explained that you are a close friend, current crush. Smile. See how I slid that in there? LOL. Okay, so this is where Gypsy's getting Christy and Ryan to talk. And then this is a weird one. This is clearly from Ryan, I believe. I'm glad that I got out of town. I did get your email about Brian's number. What would be the best way? Just to send him a video message? Interesting. I think we're going to find out more about that later on. But yeah, Ryan is well aware of Brian apparently. And Gypsy sounds like used Brian as some sort of back channel go between for her and Ryan to get some smixy pictures of Ryan to her. Lord, can y'all imagine? Okay. Now, this is interesting because it appears to be Gypsy talking to Ryan about her relationships with other guys. Like maybe they're not official yet. I don't know. Like I said, the dates are cropped off this. And unfortunately, I can't search these up in the searchable doc because for some reason it's froze on my laptop and will not work. The control F search. It works for me sometimes. It seems like maybe there needs to be a specific planetary alignment or I need to chant some ancient words that I don't know. Sometimes, yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, y'all. I believe this is inbound from Gypsy to Ryan. Blink is no longer a part of my life. He could not let go of the fact that I hadn't moved on from Blink, and he feels like second best. He said he knows I did my best to apologize and move on, but at the end of the day, it was too impactful and it's impossible to work through that. I'm hurt having to be told yet again, this isn't working. We need to go our separate ways. And he flat out said, I'm rejecting you right now. Like he cut ties and really drove it home that our friendship relationship can't be fixed or worked out. I cried and let it soak in, listening to the whole breakup mopey song playlist. Scoreboard, Run Relationships 2, well, 3 if you count Robert. Blank wasn't the first, but he is the last. Never again. My Alcatraz walls I put up just became Azkaban. Any man who comes within 5 feet of me is getting their soul sucked out by a Dementor, LOL. And I've joined Voldemort's crew of baddies, practicing the. And then it cuts off there. I'm sure she meant to say dark arts. God. Oh, so dramatic, so dramatic. But yeah. And who the heck is Robert? Okay. This is inbound, I believe, from Ryan. Honestly, this quarantine might be a good thing, Gypsy. Of course, not for you, but maybe for me. Hope everything is going all right with you. Stay safe and gorgeous like you are. Think this might be from Gypsy to Ryan. It says, more lyrics, please. Question, question, question. Die from a broken heart. Maddie and Take. Tin Man. Miranda Lambert. What could have been? Gun West. Too much to ask. Niall Horan. I don't know what that is. Then, okay, 2 more. Never Say Die, Dixie Chicks, Record Year, Eric Church. And then I'm pretty sure this is inbound from Ryan. So, when we have a visit, do you want a kiss? Just remember, keep smiling, Gypsy. Life is really great. And if you need to laugh, call me. Inbound Ryan again. Call me whenever. I'm off already. Inbound again. Don't have one, not due. Inbound again. I get to leave work early today. Woohoo! I'm excited. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is outbound from Gypsy to Ryan. It says, LOL, well, from the looks of things, you weren't lying when you said you have a nice one. You must be a shower. So I guess that video to Brian got to Gypsy. Y'all, oh my God. And then there's, I don't know to which one this comes through. It says, you'll never guess what I am doing. That could have been from Gypsy or Ryan. Now, this is definitely from Gypsy. Wait, what? Or from Ryan, I'm sorry. Wait, what, Gypsy? I don't know why you waste your time on these fucking losers. Do they not realize that you are the ultimate prize? WTF, you deserve better than that. I should be happy, but I am not. I hate thinking about you being upset or hurt. Then I'm pretty sure this is Gypsy. She says, "It is what it is." That's hilarious. She used Ryan's line, y'all. "It is what it is. After that fight I told you about, I told him in an email received on the 22nd, I felt like a plaything after he told me that he can't promise we will even get back together. He feels at this point he is leading me on with false hope. So he sends me an email. You feel like a plaything when talking to me? Then you're right. We aren't going to talk for a while. I'm like, no, that's not what I said. I was saying how that comment made me feel that night. I don't always feel like a plaything. Plus, I may have told him that I love him. He hasn't even acknowledged that. Maybe I scared him away. Y'all, this is wild. So, Gypsy was pouring her heart out to Ryan about all the other dudes while he was clearly in love with her and like desperately trying to get her get her to pay any kind of attention to him. Lord alive, y'all. Now this is Ryan being desperate again here. Did you say something to the effect that you've always wanted a boyfriend similar to Pepe Le Pew on the phone yesterday? Did I hear that correctly? And who was it again I remind you of? Very interesting. Well, I'm going to bed. I can't wait until we find another show to watch soon. It really is like we are watching it together, similar to hanging out. And Gypsy, we get off quarantine on Saturday, smiling. Then Gypsy. So, to comment on your question, yes, I have someone in mind for a baby daddy. Blank will probably be around 15 or 16 when a new addition would come in. So, good luck with a newborn and a teenager. So, yeah, it sounds like she's implying to Ryan that she's going to be his baby daddy because there's a kid that Ryan refers to as his son. From what I understand, it's his nephew. But yeah, Gypsy starts referring to that kid as her son too and talking about parenting him with Ryan. Poor kid. Ryan says, I wonder when I'm going to hear that beautiful voice of yours today. Then Ryan says, ha ha, I take it you reread that email. I told you it was written funny, and no worries, I knew what you meant. I just got off work early again. I need to go to Walt Disney World. Well, Wally World, Walmart, which I still can't believe that I got those mixed up early this week. But there is one thing I would really like to be doing instead, though, hopefully soon. Lord. Then Gypsy says, you do have a sexy morning voice. Better watch telling me good morning. You might be late to work. Wink. Then Ryan, oh, yeah, well, I don't think you could choose anyone better to be your baby daddy than one you were thinking of, so I get your thought process. That's great news about quarantine. I wonder how much will change for you, though, because you will still be in phase one, but you don't have to stay in your room the whole time. Inbound from Ryan. Yes, I am getting to leave work right now for the day. Good thing also because of that visual you gave me. I don't have to hide behind my desk all day due to my mind constantly thinking about it. So hard to concentrate. Oh, God, y'all. So I guess he's implying when he's teaching the kids, he's thinking about Gypsy and bones are happening. And so he has to stay behind the desk. Good God. Ugh. Can't stand this guy. And then this is from Gypsy, I guess. Dear BDD, I assume that's baby daddy something. I tried to call back, but we ran out of time, which you probably figured out. When it came to 10 p.m. and you had not gotten another call from me, sad. Well, it's getting to be that time, in that time of the month. Perhaps another round is in the very near future. Wink, I miss you, XOXO. She really keeps him on the hook whenever she tells him at the same time as she's always telling him she's not attracted to him and talking about other dudes. She's being sexual with Ryan while complaining that she's in love with another man who doesn't appear to be keen. Ryan, I hate that we ran out of time tonight, gorgeous. I hope you had a great night's sleep. I do have some thoughts that I want to run by you. I really do hope that I am not a substitute guy for blank. I don't think I am, but I'm really hoping that isn't the case. I would be crushed, Gypsy. Now the bottom is kind of cut off, the bottom line, but I think I can tell a little bit what it says. It looks like it says, I know I am banned from my head, maybe, but I can't help it with everything that you and Emily talked about today. Alrighty then. And then from Ryan again, sorry for getting in my head, gorgeous. I do love you very much. I want to be with you. And if other people feel that we are moving too fast, then let them think that, baby. I wonder when I'm going to hear your beautiful voice. Hashtag Gypsy Rose and Ryan. Hashtag gorgeous and cuddle muffin. And then, Gypsy, are you just blank me because you think that I want to hurt or reject you? Is that it? Because that is settling. I don't want you to settle, especially just for me. That is definitely a wrong reason to start a romantic relationship. And then Gypsy says, Cuddle Muffin, I know things got kind of serious in our conversation with regards to social media. I told you one of my biggest fears in telling you that. I have a lot of guilt on myself. And I know seeing those horrible pictures will never make it any better, but it can make it worse. Seeing someone I knew all my life, seeing my mother like that would drive me insane with guilt. Next to losing you and my father, that is my biggest fear. Hugs you tight. Very, very weird. Gypsy loves social media. We know she's all about social media. But for whatever reason, it sounds like she has a fear of Ryan seeing the crime scene pics. And we know Ryan has told us in one of his lives before that he's never looked at the crime scene pics. It's not something he wants to see, not something he feels a need to see. Well, I think we know why now. Gypsy told him early on, and Ryan does whatever the hell Gypsy says to this day. It's crazy. And then Gypsy says, or maybe this is Ryan. I don't know which one this is. It says, which do you like better, Ripsy or Giant as our couple name mashup? That sounds like Gypsy, but yeah, Ryan's weird too. Good, because I just want you, but only if you are being yourself. And it would be wonderful if you could come up as often as you can. Maybe when my parents come up, y'all can meet each other. If my dad drives, I'll tell him to make extra gumbo for all four of us. Now, I don't know if this is Gypsy or Ryan. I mean, with the hashtags are usually Ryan, but I don't know. I suspect this is Gypsy. It says, come to think, that was a first that a big finish happened. And it says hashtags heart 3BDD11. So the reason why I'm assuming that that would be Gypsy is because it would be dumb and weird for Ryan to try and claim he's never had a finish before. He's on the outside and he's had other girlfriends. He didn't have, well, who knows. But Gypsy is still claiming in Life After Lockup, after she got out, that she still hadn't had a big O yet. Y'all remember the scene where she was talking to Mia and she was like, I still haven't had the big O yet. And Mia looked at her like, what the fuck are you talking about, you liar? Well, I think Gypsy is trying to tell Ryan here that their phone sex just gave her her first O. It's all lies, y'all. She lies all the time. Now, here we got Ryan again. Damn you, Gypsy. Now I can't sleep because I keep seeing you and a Victoria's Secret model in some basement in New York City. Ha ha. Ha ha. What an awesome visual. Got any more scenes like that for me to ponder? Please tell me. Ha ha. Anyways, I know I probably won't hear from you today, so no worries. I do have one request though. You owe me a sweet email to make up for the awful ones you sent me last week. So get busy thinking of something to write. Ha ha. Remember to smile, Gypsy, knowing that you are crossing someone's mind. Stay gorgeous. Blank. Happy birthday, Gypsy. I hope you have a great day. I will be thinking about you and your beautiful self today, like always. You are just so effing gorgeous. Maybe, hopefully, this is the first of many that I wish you happy birthday. Remember to make a wish and show that glowing smile off. I assume that this is from Ryan. I can't imagine they would have a hot tub in the prison. The hot tub is fantastic, but it really is missing something. Don't forget about your birthday wish either. You had to remind me of mine. I am hopeful, but my wish hasn't come true yet. God, we got rain again. Ryan says, I can't sleep. Real quick, I've been listening to rap lately. I used to bang rap all the time back in the day, but there is a couple of songs that I do want you to hear if interested. I like communicating through songs, and I know you do also, which is sexy as fuck to me, remember. Also, I finally heard Soap, and if you were communicating with that song, fuck them. You are better off. If those fucking losers can't handle you and your feelings, then deuces to those punk ass bitches. Sounds like you need a real man in your life. Don't doubt your The bottom's cut off, but I'm trying to read. I think it says, "Don't cheat yourself, but trust yourself." Ryan again. Thanks for the visuals tonight, gorgeous. And for the record, my hands and more importantly, my fingers are big and can do the trick. I'm really glad that you can be comfortable around me. I want you to know that you can always let your hair down and relax with me. I hope you know that, Gypsy. I accept you for who you are. So you like my sweet emails, huh? Well, I hope that last paragraph is sweet enough for you because it is the truth, like me. I really hope you aren't playing me like Brazil guy, but I don't think so. Honestly, I think you are secretly into me because why wouldn't you be, right? Oh my god, y'all. So he knew about Brazil guy too, and he also knew that she was straight up playing Brazil guy, and he's hoping and wondering that that's not happening to him, but no, it can't be because he's just too awesome, y'all. He's too awesome. There's no way. God, the Delulu is so strong. Lord alive, friends. And Ryan says, and you are right about the perfect guy. You haven't met him yet. Speaking of that, when am I going to visit you? Haha. And then I assume this is from Gypsy. Fleece PJ pants and a tank top, pink bra. Gypsy has said several times in the emails, I can't put my hands on a screenshot right at the moment, but I'm sure y'all will be able to find it, that the prison was more like a college dorm and that she rarely wore khakis. And she come out wanting to do prison reform, y'all, to meet Kim Kardashian. And Gypsy says, "Thank you for the B-Day cash. I will buy a lot of food." Smile. But to comment about the song Soap, yeah, actually, it was pretty fitting. I think, if anything, my perfect guy is out there. I ain't met him yet. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I'm going to have a good ass time looking for him. Smile. Tomorrow, I'll give you a visual you won't be able to get out of your mind for weeks. Smile. And Gypsy again. Gosh darn it. I have to buy a new tablet now. Mine broke this morning, falling off the top bunk. Well, that's where all my B Day money is going. I can access my email only 5 times a day on the kiosk on our wing, so I can't email as often. It's timed as well, 10-minute timer on the kiosk. I will put my order in to buy a new one tomorrow. It could take a month for it to arrive, though. I wonder if she actually broke her tablet or if she was setting Ryan up to send her more money and to expect less communication. What do y'all think? And this is Ryan, I assume. Well, did you get a party yesterday? Real quick, what you wearing? Haha. Remember to smile. Phew, I slept a little good last night due to all those visuals last night. So sexy. Thinking of you, passing the exit to go to Cut Off LA. And Gypsy says, I'm glad I'll be financially stable enough to have a child soon after getting out. With the book plus the trust fund, I will be able to get to a place of my own, a car, and I need a phone ASAP. I'll want to make a trip to Wally World to buy clothes, shoes, and essential. Then I'm hitting the hair salon. Smile. Okay, this is weird. I'm pretty sure this is inbound from Ryan. Wow. So I know now what it is like when I blow your tablet up on occasion. Haha. So many questions and chores. I will work on them. Plus, I just reread my last email to you. I really don't know what I meant by that either. I guess I was just thinking out loud. Lord, what are the chores, I wonder? That country song was effing amazing, Gypsy. That is a great song. There goes another one I will be jamming now. Ha ha. Then Gypsy, I'm laying in bed with cramps from that time. Ow, that's a big woo doggy. Okay, I'm okay. Oh God, I'm not now. Ow. So here we've got another inbound from Ryan. Hey, gorgeous. Good morning. I hope your day is going great so far. I really do dig that country song. Now, don't get too carried away with sending me too many country songs, though. That song might be a diamond in the rough for me. I like the message of the song also. I agree completely. Who knows, right? I just want to keep enjoying you and your company. Still sexy as fuck to me that you communicate through songs. I'm a little confused about something, though. You didn't even want to talk to Blank on the phone before, and now you want him to come visit? Just curious, where did that come from, Gypsy? Also, I hope you receive all of your photos today. I sent the Scooby Doo ones and the posters I talked about sending. The first three are probably my favorite ones. I guess that is why they are hanging higher in the hallway. Number four and number five are cool with some unique qualities too. But the first three are by far the better posters, to me anyway. Check them out. Let me know what you think. I told you that I love posters and artwork. Now, you asked me about our visit and a kiss. I would be lying to you if I said that I haven't thought about it, but I can't give you a straight answer at this second. If the opportunity arises and the mood is right, then I'm definitely down with it. Let's just see how it plays out. It might be a year before I can even get up there to see you, anyways. One thing though, I really am a great kisser, not just saying that either. Maybe you will find out for yourself someday, but don't say I didn't warn you. One thing I keep forgetting to tell you during our calls. Do you remember how last week I said that I can always talk myself out of anything and never get in trouble? Well, it wasn't the next fucking day that I got a write up at work from my supervisor. I almost died out laughing in her office when I thought about what I told you the night before. WTF. I just kept thinking to myself that Gypsy cursed me on this one, just playing ha ha. So, you have your walls guarded like Azkaban, huh? Ha ha, damn. A guy's soul will get destroyed by dementors if they get within 5 feet. I better not try for a kiss then, ha ha, unless I have an expecto patronum spell on me to send those fuckers away. Who knows? I could get lucky enough to pull that off. Yeah, so there's a dude coming to visit Gypsy. I'm assuming probably Brian, since this appears to be around the time that they were using Brian to get videos. Apparently, Ryan was. It sounds like Ryan might have been cool with sending his nudes to another dude to get him to Gypsy. That is wild. Okay, Gypsy. Oh my god, I am watching a Pepe Le Pew cartoon and that is you. LOL, that's us 100%. You are Pepe and I'm the black and white girl cat. LOL. I have this astrology book. It's called The Secret Language of Birthdays. I looked up your birthday and you must be a mushy lover because your day is filled with people born on this day are super romantic and natural lovers. My birthday suggests I'm prone to psychological breakdowns. LOL, also true. I'm a fire sign and you're a water sign. Oh my god, she said she's prone to psychological breakdowns. It is true. Okay. And then Ryan says, loved the sound effects in your last email. I can actually picture you doing that and feel your pain, although I can't relate to that pain at all. Ha ha. I hope you're feeling better though. And then Ryan says, I am glad you are back to wanting to have a kid of your own. I know that is something you really want. You have given me some good tips to help my sick boy, Mama Gypsy, so I know you would be a wonderful mom. Seriously. And you want to have one pretty quickly when you get out? I might be curious on who you got lined up as your baby daddy. Haha. Also, honestly, hell yeah, I would to kiss you. What kind of question was that in the first place? Haha. I would like to do more than that if I could, but I don't think that's allowed during visitation. Haha. The real question is whether you want to or not. I guess I will just have to wait and see. This is weird. Gypsy says, I call Walmart Wally World, LOL, but yeah, I want to go to Disney World as well, especially since the new Star Wars edition is there now. I challenge you to a saber duel when I get out. Ryan says, oh yeah, Walmart, haha. Duh, I feel stupid now. And do you have a lightsaber I was talking about though? Otherwise, it would be impossible for you to have children, haha. So I'm Peppy, and you are my lovely little pussycat. As memory serves me, Peppy does finally get his lovely little pussycat after he kisses her in some of the cartoons. I told you that I am a really great kisser, so you might want to be careful. Ha ha. So you want to go to Wally World on a vacation when you get out. That's effing awesome, Gypsy. The new Star Wars world is there now. Bet it is amazing. I heard you can customize your own lightsaber. I would be extremely jealous. Come to think of it, I just might have to go with you then. Maybe I could show you my own lightsaber. I mean, wait, well, haha. Do you like those pictures? I'm curious on what you think, but it's whatever also. I must really like you or something. Is Scooby Doo now on your tablet background? Please don't put anything else on your background if you catch my drift. Actually, you can do what you want. I read that compatibility between our astrology signs after we talked tonight. I misquoted a couple of things. I will have to read it to you. The royal family thing of the signs is in there, though, which is kind of interesting. Speaking of that, my B day reading was accurate for the most part. My strengths are definitely correct. Weaknesses, not so much. Well, maybe one of them. I'm curious about what yours says now. I have noticed something lately. 9 o'clock is definitely not the same right now during the quarantine. Haha. And so, how are we about to tell if I'm easy or not? Do you think you are up for the challenge? It cracks me up how Ryan tries to occasionally back off and imply to her that maybe he's not available. I've had several people say, "Oh wow, Ryan's really manipulative." And I'm usually like, "What? No, he's just dumb." Because I when I think of manipulation, I think of manipulation as being successful. So if it's not successful, it doesn't occur to me to label it as manipulation. It's just a dumb attempt. But yeah, I can see how he is definitely trying to be manipulative. His nature is clearly manipulative, but he's just not good at it, y'all. He's not good at it at all. Also, what was that about Gypsy helping him with his sick boy? Gypsy should not. Oh my God. Like, ugh. There's so many things that we could say there, y'all. It's really weird how Gypsy wants so badly to be in charge of some people. I feel like that's why she wants a baby. That's why she obsessively hangs on to her exes. She has a thing about controlling people. Like she wants to be in charge of them. It's weird. Creeps me out, y'all. Okay, Ryan says, "Well, I guess with the blank situation, you just like being Mama Gypsy. Ha ha." And then Gypsy says, "Oh, that was a maybe on the kiss. You are playing hard to get. Playing is the operative word. LOL." Yeah, she Gypsy was not going to be manipulated by Ryan. You can't play a player, and she's way better at it than him. Even though she kind of sucks too. She's her manipulation is blatant and obvious, and I feel like you have to be kind of uh, naive, immune, or just straight up dumb and asking for it, like Ryan Anderson, to fall for Gypsy's manipulation. Then Ryan says, "Also, I feel like I might have been a little mean on my previous long email. Not my intention. Any man would be damn lucky to be with you. If only, ha ha. Plus, I'm not one who gives up so easily. So, oh my God, and listen to Gypsy. OMG, your hair looks so much better already. Funny how you look tan in one pic and pasty white in another. Tongue face, silly lighting." She never lets up on his looks, y'all. Now, I think this is from Ryan because of the haha, but it says, "Okay, sent your lyrics, cost me 9 stamps, haha. No worries though, but now I am going to need a favor soon, this weekend actually." So, I mean, that could have come from Gypsy and the favor is money, or it could have come from Ryan and the favor is phone stakes. What do y'all think? Okay, this is clearly from Ryan. "Oh, thanks, Mama Gypsy. I will show Blank his message, and I will be sure to go play by myself. Ha ha. Good God. Oh, I guess that's about the kid. Ugh. Okay. And then we got a few inbound. Ryan says, "WTF? How am I supposed to feel after last night, Gypsy? You tell me." And then, What? Okay. That really, really sucks, Gypsy. I'm going to miss hearing your beautiful voice. It is probably for the best for your health, but fuck. I feel like I just got punched in the gut. It's not your fault, though, because you can't help it. You truly are irresistible." And another from Ryan. "I'm at a loss for words. If you need anything, just let me know, Gypsy. I hate that your wing got quarantined. It's going to be all right. Don't worry about me. I'm more worried about you at the moment." And then, "My bad for being so dramatic. It just really blows." Or maybe that was from Gypsy. I don't know. It could be either one. And then, "Hey, Gypsy. Thanks for the phone call tonight. I really do enjoy hearing your voice. Also, thanks for trusting me enough to be a little vulnerable on the phone. I know not all days are going to be sunshine and rainbows, so I appreciate your willingness to open up. It is all going to work out for the best. I know it in my heart. It will, so have faith." Now, I bet you enjoyed Star Wars last night. I'm so excited for you. I would like to know what you thought about it ASAP. I know that you have been waiting a long time to see that movie. I effing love movie nights, so I really hope you enjoyed it. And real quick, I was upset today thinking about the possibility of not hearing from you. You really put my mind at ease tonight, so thank you, Gypsy. That really meant a lot to me. Plus, during our conversation tonight, you mentioned that you haven't really had a lot of practice at relationships. Well, to be honest with you, neither have I lately. I had to grow up and raise blank really fast, and I dived into being a full time dad. This has been my existence these last few years. I also don't trust a lot of people. Well, I do, but not enough to be vulnerable around them. That is why, on one email to you, I said something like, I must be really starting to trust you when I told you a very private thing about me almost having a kid. I don't tell just anyone. I meant it. I mean it. So, back to what you were saying. I can relate to you about the relationship topic. Gypsy, maybe your third with time will be a charm, hopefully, with May too. I wonder if I will hear from you again soon. With everything going on, who knows? But I can dream about it, right? Stay gorgeous. Blank. Okay, so he says he had to grow up and dive into full time being a dad. Interesting. And that he almost had a kid. He probably would have been better off if he did. That might have prevented him from getting involved with someone like Gypsy. He'd had too much to do. But then again, probably not. Probably not. He probably would have brought the Gypsy in as that kid's stepmom, like he tried to do with his nephew. And then Ryan says, I just reread my long email to you, and there's an instance where you will probably misread what I meant. I meant my third time as well, if it comes off different in the email, unless you like the way it reads. If so, then haha, but you probably won't. Oh, Jesus, he is so desperate, y'all. Like, the desperation oozes off this man. And I bet it always has, because these emails go way back. And it's the same desperation that we saw in the series, in the Lifetime series. It's the same desperation we see in his lives all the time. Blah. Then we got Gypsy. My wing is on quarantine. 45-minute day room breaks twice a day, morning, afternoon after 3 p.m. to use the phone, shower, microwave, kiosks. Bathroom does not require extra permission. No outside recreational activities. Basically locked down in a room 24/7. And then I don't know if this is from Gypsy or Ryan, but it says, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. Then Ryan says, I know that I'm blowing your tablet up this morning, and I apologize for it, Gypsy. I just wanted to ask you one question. Are you always chasing the ghost of a good thing when it comes to relationships and romance? Because I'm afraid that you are, in coming from experience, Gypsy, it makes you miss out on the things that are actually happening in the present. Be careful not to do that because you end up making awful decisions that you end up regretting and chasing again. It is a vicious cycle. Everyone wants what they can't have, and then they realize what they could have had when it becomes too late. He's got another sentence there that's cut off. I can just see the top of it, but not enough to read it. Then Gypsy says, Yes, you are correct. I do that. Blank was everything to me then. It wasn't easy to let go. Blank was on the sideline when a spot came open. He took it, whether it was the right time or not. Unfortunately, that was a costly mistake. He should have just been my friend. Then, once I healed and was over Blank 100%, then move in. Because that cycle happened of me wanting Blank, not wanting me, Blank wanting me not wanting Blank. Then, once I realized I don't want Blank, and now want Blank, neither want me anymore. Good Lord, what a cluster. So, yeah, she openly admitted she keeps people on the sidelines and, then a spot opens up. I think she's trying to be Taylor Swift there. I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. But yeah, Ryan has no excuse for not knowing how she is. He knew how she was. He just kept on begging for that. But yeah, Gypsy also continues her cycle there. She's like, he should have just been my friend. And then once I healed and was over blank 100%, then move in. She always puts the blame on the other person, but we know from those emails that whoever this was, she begged him. The only person she didn't beg for attention is Ryan. All right, Ryan says, Well, you can always learn from it, Gypsy. Giving your heart away to someone is always scary. It can be crushed. I know from experience. Just really think about what you were chasing. Make sure it is what is there now. Last question. Do you want this vicious cycle to continue? From someone who wishes things were different and never listened and ignored the hints, misread emails, gets missed signals and runs with them, likes flirting, overthinks on occasion, not perfect, but still continues to fight, want, and hope for something more because they fight for what is really important to them, no matter what is said or happens. Blank. Ryan says, I also left out in my conclusion someone who also enjoys your company no matter what. They are there, no matter what they are or are not, because they genuinely care. Blank. Also, on a lighter note, what do you call an old vagina? A clitorisaurus? Remember to smile, Gypsy. What the hell? Okay, Ryan. Okay, Ryan again. And the best relationships always start out as friends. Sorry that blank didn't understand that, Gypsy. Gypsy says, no, it is not a cycle I wish to continue. Most of the ladies that Ryan takes pics with appear to be my age or older, and we all know I'm an elder millennial. So I don't know. I just wish women wouldn't give Ryan the time of day after the way he talks about them that we know now from the emails. He put down black ladies and now he's talking about old vagina. Like, I don't know, just bleh. I know people make jokes, but frankly, I just don't like Ryan and I'm probably biased. Okay, Ryan says, first off, what effing calls? And second, if I choose not to answer your calls, then I can do that now. Who left who, Gypsy? Who was that again? If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was you that dumped me. So I don't necessarily have to answer the damn phone if I don't want to anymore. And something must be missing from your new, wonderful relationship with blank if you continue to call me. Oh, yeah, I make you laugh and feel good about yourself. Who would want to be with someone like that? Oh, that's right. I am not attractive enough for you. What a bunch of horse shit. Because I know that I am handsome and you do also. Oh, well, look at that. Just as I literally said that, we come back to that same email. Ryan says, and I am still getting hit on by these effing black girls. I was just called a handsome white boy, so don't ever say some shit to me that I am not cute or attractive. Yeah, so there we go. And then I think this is from Ryan again. It's probably out of order. It says, oh, yeah, I will think about watching it, but only if it's our thing. And this is clearly Gypsy. Wow. Okay. So I was just calling for friendly convo. And for your information, I am very happy with blank. Maybe we just need some space apart to try even having a friendship. I know you're hurt with good reason, but please try and understand that I have no control over who my heart is dedicated to. Okay. So we've thought a few times, I've said myself, I'm like, wow, Gypsy really was trying to get Ryan to go away, and he just keeps on. And that is true. She was clear to him a few times, but also she pulls him back in. Like she told him she was seeing someone else, and then she calls him because she wants to have a friendly convo. And Ryan makes it clear in this first message on this particular screen that he understands what she's doing. He says, oh, yeah, I make you laugh and feel good about yourself. That's why you call me. So he knew exactly what was up. He's asked for every bit of this. And Gypsy says, yes, it can be our thing to watch. And then Gypsy, just forget it. And Ryan says, because you still going to need a baby daddy, ha ha. And then he says, so feel free to call me whenever. I have weighed the pros and cons, and I still want you in my world somewhere. I really do enjoy communicating with you, and I don't want to lose that. And I really hope you don't either. I know you have feelings for me and vice versa, and true friends are hard to find. Maybe you will want to talk to me like I want to talk to you. Who really knows what life has in store for us? And I don't want to shut you out of my life over this. I told you that I was different from day F and one, and I was the real deal. Hopefully, now you will see that I was not kidding. I wonder when I will get to hear your beautiful voice again. Remember to smile and stay gorgeous like you are. I think this is the unconditional love Ryan was talking about that he wanted to try and show her. No matter how much she cheats on him, tells him he's ugly, stomps on his heart, says he needs to lose weight and that his hair looks like shit. Ryan's wanted to be unconditional. He's like, I've weighed the pros and cons, and I want you in my world somewhere. God. He says, I am obviously batshit cray cray because I'm not ready to give up on us. I know you think you love blank, but I don't see it, Gypsy. I'm a fighter, and I know you are worth fighting for. So whenever you realize what we had was special, give me a call. I am Peppy, remember? That was one thing you really liked about me. I don't give up easily. I'm here for you, gorgeous. If you ever need a laugh, I can't wait for you to realize your mistake. You want a family and blank doesn't. So I love our relationship, friendship. So I am not willing to give that up over this. Says from Cuddle Muffin. I think it says hashtag minor setback. It's cut off a little bit. I'm not sure which one this came from. It says, I have a secret. I love the movie Dirty Dancing and I am watching it and I heard a message song for you. Hungry Eyes, Eric Carmen. I'm kind of thinking maybe that was from Gypsy to Ryan because I can't imagine anyone thinking Gypsy has hungry eyes for Ryan. And then we got Ryan clearly. Boyfriend number two, pleasure P. You know you want it. Ha ha. Ew. So in this next screenshot, it looks like we've got another instance of Gypsy breaking up with Ryan and him not accepting it. Blank, I'm really sorry, but I need you to move on with your life. I feel uncomfortable talking with you. Take care of yourself. Please be respectful and let's part on good terms. Goodbye. And then this is clearly from Rem. I don't want to fight. I just want to talk and have fun. I personally think that you are making a mistake and you will realize that soon enough, but that is your decision to make, not mine. I just get really upset when you downplay us. I can't stand it. Then another one. So call me, gorgeous. I didn't get to tell you that I'm off work now and I have to evacuate. And it says, another inbound. We had such a great day together for it to end like that. I hate how blind you are, Gypsy. You want me to accept it? Well, I can't. I know what we have, and damn it, I'm going to fight for it. And he says, I just got your email about flirty messages. Okay, but it will definitely be very difficult. You know how I feel about you. You know that you are drop dead fucking gorgeous. Inbound again. I'm sorry that I fucked up our friendship. I still want to fight for it because it means so much to me. I hope you forgive me. I was honored to be invited into your world. I will always have some warmth in my heart for you. I hope you can decide to call me. Please don't ever forget the fun we had. I loved getting to know you, and it kills me to know that I've ruined a beautiful friendship with an amazing person. I'm such an idiot. I will miss you so much. Then we got inbound again. It really felt like old times today, gorgeous. I really did miss our days like these. I always enjoy communicating with you multiple times throughout the day because we have something really special, Gypsy. I know that we do. I feel it, and so do you. I guess. Wait. No, that is why I will continue to fight for us. I am Pepe Le Pew, and you have always wanted a boyfriend like that, remember? Ha ha. Anyway, I haven't been able to stop thinking about that amazing visual of you in my car hugging on my arm. Grr. It has made it really hard to concentrate. That is, haha, stay gorgeous like you truly are. Oh, gross. Look, seriously though, Gypsy, let's just have some fun with each other like we should always have done. Please, gorgeous, date whoever, but have fun with me. Oh, look at that, y'all. Ryan begging her to be her side piece. We saw the emails where he was like, I'll be whatever, sex slave, boyfriend number two, baby daddy, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, he literally said, date whoever you want, but have fun with me. So all his bullshit about Ken taking his woman, coming in and, the cheating, he can't stand that and blah, blah, blah. He was willing to do it too. He was willing to be Ken. Gypsy says, "Where are you evacuating to? Your aunt and uncle's or your cousin's house?" He says, "I'm going to my cousin's house in Shreveport again. Poor little girl is going to hate it, gorgeous. Their dogs terrorize her so badly. She's always locked up in her room. Call me if you get bored or whatever. I want to hear more about this sausage. My mind is racing with visuals. Ha ha. What the hell? Why does Ryan want to hear about sausage? He's been calling Ken gay and saying he would like it if, he could box his nuts and whatever, but Ryan wants to hear more about this sausage, and his mind is racing with visuals. What do y'all think? All right, Ryan again. Well, I want to, but there is only so much heartbreak I can take. I love you with all of my heart, and I always will. We could have been so magical together, and we still can, but you have got to wake up. You're making a huge mistake, and I can't keep watching while you make it over and over again. I believe in fate, and we had that, Gypsy. I would have loved you forever. And what we have on the phone with our chemistry together and laughter would have only gotten better. It could have been me and you against the world together. I wanted that forever thing with you. You are who I want. And then another inbound. But I am not who you want. Maybe you will realize that I'm the one for you one day. Maybe I will still be around. Okay, God. Inbound again. Hey, gorgeous, guess what? If loving you is wrong, then I don't want to be right. We can take our time, do it right, because we got all night. Yeah, we got all night. Ha ha. Remember to smile. Life is good, especially with me in your world. Boy band song alert. Message also. It's gonna be me. In sync. So this is weird. I don't know if this is from Ryan or from Gypsy. It could go either way, and I don't know what test they're talking about. But it just says, "So what do you think? What did you think? Would you take the test?" No idea, y'all. Then two more inbound from Ryan. Maybe I just could have really used hearing your voice today. Inbound from Ryan again. And maybe I'm hoping you still need to hear mine. God. Oh, this is pathetic. Okay, so this is an email that I've read before on one of my videos. It's from Ryan to Gypsy early on, and but I'm going to go ahead and read it because it goes along with the absolute craziness that we're shown in this video. Ryan says, "Okay, I admit it. I fell very hard very fast. For that, I apologize, Gypsy. That is completely my fault. I just really believed that we had something really special between us. I thought you really believed that I was the one for you. And now you tell me that I'm not. We have talked so much that I started to think that you needed and wanted me in your life. I'm going to miss hearing your beautiful voice. I know that people got in your head. Now all of a sudden you don't want a relationship again. But I sure as fuck don't want to be in one with someone who doesn't want to be in one with me. I wish things were different because I really felt that we had something that was magical. I know you felt it also. I guess that is why I'm so hurt. I know that we are great together and you know it also. I really do love you, and I know that you love me. You are the first person that I have let in my heart in a very long time, and now I remember why it can be crushed for whatever. I really believed that you were someone who deserved my love because I really am amazing, but you don't deserve me. You don't deserve to have my heart. You don't know how to be truly loved and treated like a real woman, so I am not going to waste my time on you anymore. I would have loved you until the end of time, Gypsy. You had my heart, but you will never find happiness, and I'm afraid you won't either. I apologize for loving you so much. I thought you were really different. You threw it away. You threw away a great man, Gypsy. I won't regret my time with you, but I know you will regret throwing me away. Just being real. I'm so pissed at myself for falling for you. I really thought that we had something special going on between us. Turns out you didn't feel it at all. Thanks for everything, though. I will miss you so much that it hurts my heart to even think about, Gypsy. I'm truly devastated thinking that you will no longer be in my life. It hurts so much. But this is better than wasting my time on someone who doesn't deserve it anymore. I really hoped for us to work out. You wanted us to work out less than a week ago, and now you're gone." Then inbound from Ryan again. "Then you couldn't even tell me the effing truth. What a shame. After everything we have shared and been through, you couldn't even tell me the real reason. I can't believe that I ever fell for you after this shit. WTF. What did I expect, though? Oh, yeah, I thought we had something real and special. That's right. I thought you were happy being with me. So I guess I expected the truth from you. I still can't believe that this happened." Inbound from Ryan again. "And it has nothing to do with not wanting to be in a relationship. You just don't want to be in a relationship with me. Be effing honest. Shit." Inbound again. "I'm so effing mad at you, but I'm so effing confused also. You know me, and you know that I don't give up easily and fight for what I want. Part of me wants to leave and never look back, while the other side wants to stay and try and work on us, relationship or friendship. I genuinely care about you, Gypsy. I know that you have some things you want to work on, and I get that. But I also know that you enjoy the time with me. You are happy with our relationship, and don't try to convince me otherwise. What am I supposed to think? A week ago, I meant everything to you, and now you aren't feeling this relationship. What really happened, gorgeous? Is it wrong to still want to fight for you? Because there's clearly someone else. Because you don't want to be alone, Gypsy. I wish you would be more honest with me about that. But you compared me to Robert this morning, and you left him for blank. So what's the truth, damn it? I don't want to lose what we have. We have a connection. Call me pathetic if you want, but I'm not ready for this. I know you love me and trust me. So why? No more BS about not wanting a relationship. That's BS and you know it. If that is the case, then that's your people convincing you not to date anymore. But either OCX way, I don't know what that meant, I still love you, Gypsy Rose. I'm still here. I'm going to be so effing it is going to be so effing difficult not to hear from you. I don't want that, Gypsy. I want to be in your life. I'm Pepe Le Pew, remember? And Bob from again. Never mind. You will never be honest with me. When you called me earlier, you were already on other codes. So that means you had already called your new boo twice this morning before me for closure for you, not me. Scandalous. Inbound again. Wow, I didn't even get a call. Inbound again. And just like that, you were gone. Relationship and friendship over. And I did nothing wrong. Wow. Inbound again. Please call me. Let's at least talk about it. Don't ghost me, Gypsy. Please. Inbound again. I will send your picture back to you. I have no use for it anymore. I thought the girl in that picture wanted to be with me. Now I know she never truly loved me. She is someone who plays with people's feelings and hearts for her own needs. Well, at least you got a TV guide subscription out of it, so it wasn't a complete waste for you. What the hell? I haven't heard of anyone having a TV guide subscription in ages. Gypsy had Ryan buy a TV guide subscription for her. Oh, I bet Ryan feels like a baller. I bought you a TV guide subscription. Oh, you guys, I'm dying. I'm glad there was something to laugh about in these here at the last. We're gonna need a good palate cleanser on this one. Okay, inbound from Rainier. Sorry, I'm just hurt. I know that we had something special, and I hate that you don't feel it or see it. I'm afraid that there is nothing I can do to win you back. I can't say anything to help, so I won't be saying anything at all from now on. From someone who really loved you. Inbound again from Ryan. I miss you, Gypsy. I miss you terribly. I hope to hear your beautiful voice soon. This is so difficult for me, but I still have feelings for you. We have something special, and I'm not ready to give that up yet. Reconsider because you are making a grave mistake. We love each other. We can make it through the challenges life has to offer. Don't give up on us. Inbound from Ryan again. Gypsy, I know you didn't mean that. I'm extremely hurt and I don't want to lose you. I apologize for saying that. I don't know if this is inbound or outbound. It just says, I don't want you out of my life. That could be Gypsy flipping, or that would be right along the lines of what Ryan's saying. Then I'm pretty sure this is inbound from Ryan. Call me and I will talk rationally. I'm not mad anymore. I know want to discuss this with you with a clear mindset. I'm sorry for everything I said yesterday. It seems like Ryan confuses no and now a lot. Like whenever it should be now, he adds in the K. Dude's a freaking teacher, y'all. And now I'm not saying spelling is an indication of intelligence because it's not. I know genius people who are amazing with the kind of information that's their specialty, but spelling is not their specialty and they're just not good at it for whatever reason. And it does not in any way affect their intelligence in other areas. But this is Ryan, and I'm just being petty, making fun of his spelling. Then this is inbound from him. I'm pretty sure I never said that no one would ever love you. That's a BS statement because I love you. That doesn't make any sense for me to say. I'm sorry if you interpreted things that way. I didn't say that. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. I'd have to go back and I don't feel like it, but yeah. Think you did. Inbound from Ryan. Okay, I will leave you alone now. I really hoped things turned out differently. I thought we had something special together. I know that you were happy with me, and then things changed. I can't believe that it ended so quickly, especially when things never got bad between us. I will never fully grasp it. I apologize for everything that I've done bothering you. I will always be your cuddle muffin, though. I wish you nothing but good and happiness and love. This is my last email, Gypsy. I will always care about you, and I will always have love for you. I'm crying writing this email to you. This is so difficult for me. I really hope that you will find whatever it is you are looking for. I love you. Remember to smile and stay gorgeous like you truly are. Now, this is funny because this is the exact same things that Ryan says now about their marriage. Like, we had something special together and things ended so quickly and they never got bad between us and then it was just done, gone. Like, this ain't your first rodeo with this, Ryan. He is every bit as obsessive as Gypsy is. They probably should have stayed together because he clearly doesn't really mind her cheating so long as she comes home. Maybe that's what he meant when he said, I knew she would flee, but I thought she would come back. I don't think he cares if she runs off and cheats as long as she comes back. That's probably why he's still hoping that something's going to happen and she's going to come back from Ken. Ugh. Well, here at the last, Ryan posted the other day a video that he thought was absolutely freaking hilarious of him dancing to the Fireman song because, he thinks he's got the Fire D. And he quickly deleted it. I don't think it went over like he thought it would, but of course, I was able to get it saved before he deleted it. I have to remove the music because it's YouTube, but we'll put a little something or other, a little voiceover over it and let y'all see his cringe before we go into the palate cleanser. Let me know what y'all think about all these, friends, and have a good day.
Don't go chasing murderers. Please stick to casinos and lake trots that you're used to. I know that you wanna have Gypsy or nothing at all, but you're out here looking so desperate.
I pulled some leaves out, and that lets Coolio and Biggie know that they're about to get fed, so they are ready up at the surface.